Hi, my name is Brian Hutchins. I'm a software developer at Screentime Media, and in this video I'm going to demonstrate what you can make using Screentime for Flash. Now, Screentime for Flash converts any Flash SWF into a screensaver. Anything that's possible in Flash, it will be possible in your screensaver. So, depending on your client and your goals for the project, your screensaver can be a simple animation or slideshow, or do something more complex, which takes advantage of, say, Flash videos, dynamic XML feeds, web services, and hyperlinks. Now, to create a screensaver, develop and publish your SWF as you would for the web, then drop the SWF onto Screentime's interface and click Build. That's it. You've made a basic screensaver. Now you can add more steps and take advantage of other customization options if you want. Now let's look at a few screensavers that were created with Screentime for Flash. I'm going to start with Screentime, which is one that we made in-house. Now, Screentime outputs a screensaver installer. Now, the Windows version creates a Windows installer, and the Mac version creates a Mac installer. The features are identical Mac to Windows. I'm going to do this demo on the Mac, but I could do the very same thing on the PC. Now, there are no limitations on distribution of these installers as long as it was made with a purchased copy of Screentime. Now, most of our clients will zip the installer and add it to their download page on their website. And here you can see that I've downloaded a few from customer websites. The first thing you notice is maybe that Screentime has a custom icon. That is one of Screentime's installer options. You can also customize the installer's user interface, like I've done here, include external files, and ask the user to approve an end-user license and show a README. The installer is simple by design. The end user just clicks Install. And once the installer is closed, the installer will open the screensaver control panel and show the user the new screensaver. So here is Screentime. It's just a simple Flash SWF that goes through a series of kind of creepy animations. It includes some action scripting and a bit of interactivity. I can turn sound on and off, and I can close the screensaver by clicking that button. Okay, now let's look at a few screensavers that were made by some clients. The first one I'll show you is one that was done by Aston Martin, and it's a take on a slideshow. So they make fast cars, and they realize their users can't always be driving, so they thought they would make this screensaver so they could enjoy their cars at work. So it opens with pictures of cars, stats, news. If I click on that, it will open a story. And if I wait or click on the run button, it will go into the slideshow. Beautiful. Okay, the next one I'll show you takes advantage of FLVs and does it really well. It's from an award-winning promotional campaign for a line of clothes for Bjorn Borg. Now, they could have gone through a series of still photos of the models wearing the clothes, but instead, his agency filmed the models playing tennis. Now, every time they hit the ball, they're going to be in a new outfit from the collection. Now, for some reason, they start in underwear. But as you'll see, it's not half bad. Anyway, I like that one. Okay, the next one I'm going to show you is from a web service. So you've probably heard of Adobe's web service called Color, spelled K-U-L-E-R. Now, in this case, the designer was experimenting with Flash, with color in Flash, a web service in Flash, and he made this cool clock. And you'll see every few seconds, the screensaver will request a new color combination and then update the animation accordingly. Okay, the next one I will show you is one that was done to promote Stolichnaya vodka. So, Stoli is wants you to be the life of the party. So, so they've given you a few tasty drink ideas here that you can share with your friends. And it's pretty simple, but pretty cool nonetheless. Okay, here's another one that takes advantage of dynamic content. It's done by Big Spaceship, which is an advertising agency. They've created a promotional website called Pretty Loaded. And Pretty Loaded is a museum of Flash preloaders. And if you visit the site, you'll see a bunch that they've created for clients, and you can also upload your own. The screensaver itself cycles through the archive randomly, and it's available as a free download from the site. Okay, the last screensaver I'm going to show you is from a German newspaper called Bild. And as it launches, it will contact the Bild servers and populate the animation with news images and headlines. Now, if you see a story that's interesting to you, you can click on it and it will take you back to the website to read the full story online. Now, this portal idea is pretty powerful. I know that UEFA, the European Football Association, has generated a lot of web traffic doing something similar to this. Okay, so that's a few ideas of what you can do with Screentime and what Screentime will create for you. So if you need more ideas, check out our solutions page, or if you want to see other screensavers created with Screentime for Flash in action, visit flashscreensavers.com.